Hey everybody, the beginner's kit update. I started our pouches onto that. It was just getting, for what it was, I prefer to keep that as a sort of like bounty kit, so we'll come back to that bit. So what I've done is just changed bags basically, but this is more or less what I'm going to put in this beginner's kit, right? Just like I said, it's just been a bit of fun, but that's a gas mask bag, right? Again, these bags aren't badly priced. Okay, so we'll go from the outside. I'll just run through quickly the way it's going to be set up, and you get an idea, and then there'll probably be one more video on this, or two. So in this side, it's all boxed up still for now. The light stick's going to go in there, and then I'm going to be putting that whistle in there. Not necessarily in the box, but it might go in the box. So just that little side pop there. Put them in there. Right. Like I say, these bags are quite good. They've got Velcro on the three sides. There's a press stud popper there. Right, just drag it out like this. Keep them sharp for you. Right. I've done away with the dry box. I'll put in that DD first aid kit. So I've still got the two books. I chose a poncho like that. I'm still going to go for that, but that's going to go on a different kit. And I've made up by that from putting Mylar poncho, Mylar bag, and there's a Mylar sleeping bag in there. Right, so nice and square also. So that's what you first met with. The straps on the top of this bag, and I'll come down to something inside at the minute. But what I'm thinking of is not cramming up every little space, leave a bit of room for personalisation. That's what it's all about. So just to run over this again, Chemrite, first aid kit, a couple of good books to keep you going, poncho, blanket, sleeping bag, all in Mylar. Next step down, it's always been based around one of them, so that. You've got a lid in there. I got over the bottle problem by having, this is a 58 style pattern 58 style cup and bottle from Combat UK. Right, so I've got around the bottle situation by doing that. Again, Combat UK, just remember Combat UK, because these mugs that I've showed before, Amazon, right, just so happens that the Combat UK 58 pattern bottle fits in there like it was made. So to get over the bottom problem for the water filter, that's going to go in. Got a full on water bottle there. It just so happens, because I had this one in the stores, you get that set up with it. So you can buy these separately, or the cup, stove in the lid off Amazon. And off the top of my head, I think it is less than 20 quid, I think, right? And then you got the £5-6 for the bottle. So that's that in there. And then last but not least, just like I say, I'll just come back this bag, just put it in there, keep them shut. Balance work going on, well, I'll just put it on my knee there, you can still see it. Right, like I say, these bags, there's another little compartment bit in the front there. little pocket. Goes down to there. Can you make that out? Goes down to about there. On the bottom, so not all the way down. But there's little pen loops and stuff like that. Right, again, rather than me sticking stuff in there, I thought leave it a bit extra gap, personalisation. So, and then what's going to be in here is one side of a cheap mess tin, and that's the same box as in the same box. And what I'm going to do with this one is this is where I'm going to add the bits that I think that kit's missing in a bit more proper, decent, prolonged stuff sort of kit. Okay, so ultimately that's going to be the little project. This is how it's going to look. I'm thinking about getting another dry bag and shoving a dry bag, all this kit in one dry bag. But we'll get this in, so it fits in nicely. Bottle, cup, stove. With the lid. It's nicely down one side. The off-the-shelf premium survival kit, and I'm going to go over this again, right? It's up to you what you do with your money, right? But because of the instruction leaflet in there and what's in there, I think as an educational aid or aid memoir or whatever which way you want to call it, by the time you've worked through that box, you should have a pretty good idea how to get by on a very few basics. So that'll go in there. And then my contribution, which would be a storage box and a mess tin. Goes in there. Nice and square. We've then got first aid kit, first aid manual, a little step-by-step guide on how to get by. Milo poncho, Milo bag, and a Milo blanket. The chem light. It's nice and square in the top. It goes on there like that. This little side pouch here. I'm not that keen on Velcro. I'm going to put a whistle in there. And on the inside of this whistle that I showed you, I'll do a little couple of bits, make it type a little signal pouch. So a whistle will go in there. And for the moment, one chem light, but I'll possibly fit in chem lights as many as I can. So that chem light will go in there. So we've got like a little grab signal kit. That's the update on what I'll be calling, or what I am calling, my little beginner's kit. It just made sense to me, messing about with it last night. You know,